guys! We recently went to the Big Island and we want to share with you some of our favorite spots from the south.
Yeah, so our first stop was in Ka'u Coffee Mill, which is right off Route 11 there, the main highway, right outside of Pahala.
We kind of had fun every morning finding different places to get coffee. I mean, what an amazing place. Some of the best coffee in the world is made in this area. This spot was particularly cool because not only could you see where it's grown, but you could buy it and you could taste it. And they had an outdoor area to sit and be right there with the trees.
Yeah. So next we headed a little east over there to Kalapana to head to the Kehena Black Sand Beach.
There was only parking on the road, so it's better to get there early. And it's a bit of a hike down, but not too bad. Look how gorgeous it is. Man. So we saw some of the most amazing sea creatures, especially over by the rock area. So many beautiful things to see. But I will give a warning out there to parents. It is a clothing optional beach, so your kids could possibly see something they've never seen before that you might not want them to. I'll leave that up to you though.
Yeah, it's a beautiful area there. So next we headed up that same road there, Route 137, and headed to the bay, which is the Isaac Hale Park. And there's a beautiful hot springs there to try out.
So you'll see that I wasn't quite all the way in the water, and that's because this water was the hottest water I've ever experienced. And I love burn your skin off hot water, but you would definitely need a long time to ease into it, which I thought was absolutely amazing. I will give you a heads up, there's nowhere to swim at a beach there anymore because it's all rock.
Yeah, it's kind of washed away now. So next we headed through some of these lava fields here to our tiny house that we were renting. Beautiful little area there. Interesting enough, we had a tiny house of our own. It was painted the same color, so we kind of felt at home there, which is pretty cool. Inside here, it's pretty small, but you have your refrigerator, coffee maker, microwave, the essentials, a little place to store your stuff. A shower here, which is all runoff rain catchment water. And to get to the bedroom, you got to go up these stairs here, which it's a little sketchy, but it's kind of more like a tree fort, so it was fun.
Yeah, and you won't see it, but there's actually a TV even that you could watch from bed. I guess you can see it a little bit. I will say it was $19 a night, so you might think, oh, this isn't super nice looking, but for $19 a night, it was clean. It was pretty cute. You have a great view out this window. I will say getting there was a little uncomfortable. I felt a little, that feeling in your stomach you're not quite safe. There were no trespassing signs everywhere, signs that people had guns.
Yeah, so definitely be careful out there. Use your street smarts. It's a gravel road, so, be careful what type of car you're renting or driving through. This particular area is the Fern Forest, so it's pretty close to Volcano National Park, which is where we headed to next.
We went early in the morning, so it was really cold. So I layered all my warm clothes that I had packed with me. And then we came across this steam vent, and it felt amazing. So warm.
Yeah, those are really cool.
Yeah. I was clearly loving it. The thing that I didn't think about ahead of time is that it makes your clothes soaking wet. So not only was I cold later, but I was also wet.
Yeah, here we are on the Thurston Lava Tube, which I thought was pretty cool, but Rachel had different ideas.
It was a little scary. I mean, especially if you're the only ones there, it was dark.
Supposedly there was active lava flow at Kilauea, so we took a short walk, it's probably a 15-minute walk down there. It was probably about a half a mile to a mile away, which will show you a little closer view here.
I was bummed you couldn't get a little closer, but at least we have the experience that we were able to see in the distance flowing lava. I mean, what a cool experience.
Yeah, so next we needed a bite to eat, so we headed back the other way to Punalu'u, which had a couple places to eat.
The Aloha Mix food truck cafe had lots of options here. I got the lava shrimp and their own house dressing, and it's stinking amazing. I got just the side salad and a side order of shrimp, but as I showed you before, there's so many options at that cute little place.
So after we grabbed a bite to eat, we headed toward the famous black sand beach, Punalu'u. As you can see, there was a lot of butterflies out that day.
There were a lot of tourists there, but there's a good amount of parking, a great big parking lot, or two actually. We saw some people snorkeling. There's lots of palm trees there, so people are chilling in the shade. Lots of hammocks. We enjoyed some hammock time. They say there's camping available and some of these amazing sea creatures. You could be pretty close to them, obviously keeping your distance for safety. Well, thanks for following along. Those are some of our favorite parts of the South, and we're going to be showing you some of our other favorite parts from around the island. We'd love for you to follow us to catch those videos.
Thanks, guys.